So you started a business or a nonprofit. Now it's time to implement the AIDA model. What's that, you say? Well, A stands for awareness. I stands for interest. D stands for desire. And A stands for action. So what is the A? A is awareness. You know, we've made someone aware that we exist. You may have done that through putting your logo on a t-shirt, on a flyer, on the side of your car, through a social media post. You know, you've done something to make people aware that you exist. In your marketing strategy, sometimes a business will spend one entire year just on this alone, awareness. Every day, making sure people know that I exist. Telling 5 people a day, hey, did you know I exist? Do you know I have a business? Do you know I started this nonprofit? Do you know that I exist? Is the message of awareness. Make sure people know your name. Make sure people know you exist. Make sure people know that your brand is doing something amazing. What is the vision? Share that vision. Share that mission. Make sure people know who you are. Awareness. The next part of the AID model is I. I stands for interest. Now, maybe after a year of doing your marketing campaigns of awareness to make sure people know you exist, maybe after that, you want to do something to make them interested in what you do. You may put out a flyer that says, come visit my website because, I have a special that for the first 100 subscribers, I'm going to give you a trip to LA to come see me on my podcast, The Raleigh Marketing Stand, or whatever. So you're doing something to make them interested in what you do. All this is in your marketing plan. This is all in your marketing strategy. We're always thinking in advance. So it's very intentional behavior that we operate in as a business. So interest. Make them interested in what you have to offer. That's the whole idea. So that comes with strategic planning and a lot of science. D is desire. Okay, so now I'm aware that you exist. You've put out your promo to make me interested in what you have. Okay, now that I'm interested in what you have as a business, now I desire to do something about that interest, which means I'm going to visit your website. I'm going to actually take the flight to LA. I'm going to visit your store. I'm going to come in person. So after you've made me aware, you've made me interested, now I have a desire to actually come see you. I have a desire to now come push the button to visit that website. I want to come visit that location. Okay, so that's the D is for desire. You have reached the part in your marketing funnel that gets us past just knowing that you exist. But now I desire to try that sandwich. I desire to see what this business and what this fuss is all about. Now, the last part of the AIDA model is action. Now, action is that part where we show up to make the purchase. The action part is when people push the button to purchase the shirt, to purchase the album, to purchase, whatever it is, or to make the donation to your nonprofit, whatever your campaign's desire was from the inside. The action is when we actually make the sale. Now, the most critical part in your AIDA model is between desire and action. As a business, you want to make sure that your website is fixed. You want to make sure your website is on point. So I don't want to waste my time. No one wants to waste their time in general. So, for example, you've gone through your marketing funnel. You've done the A. You've made me aware. You've done the due diligence to put your promo out to make me interested. You've done the due diligence to make me desire what I'm interested in. And I've gotten to the point Well, I'm on your website and I'm ready to push the button to buy, to give you my money. And if at that moment the website glitches, or if at that moment something's wrong with your portal, if at that moment something is wrong with the store location, if something's wrong with the Google map, because I desire to come to your store and the map doesn't work. There was no instructions that lets me know, hey, when you get to this store, this something may go wrong with the map. Or the part where I came to your restaurant, I got there, but there was bad customer service. So no thanks, I don't want your product anymore. Or I got to your restaurant and there's a bug on the floor, there's a bug on the counter. I'm good. I don't think I want what I was coming for originally. So that's a very critical moment in the AIDA model, where desire and action plays on a lot of our fickleness, because we want stuff, but how bad do we want it? How many times do I have to come to your website to want it? How many times do I have to get to your store and there's no parking? How many times do I have to go through different hoops and hurdles? You know, I'm about to be at the track, so like I'm saying hurdles. You know, how many hurdles I have to jump over, you know, to get to your product, to get to your service? Are you making my life hard just to give you my money? And if you are, I think I know an easier way, probably your competition. But it's time to implement the AIDA model. If you do not have your AIDA model strategies in place, then you may be leaving a lot of money on the table. Make sure you plan your AID model within your marketing strategy today.